Hello there, Dementia Man here. Right, as you can see, this great big thing is still on my bench. I've rebuilt the front bit, which is this bit here. Bring you over a little bit. Oh, I cannot get this thing is so big. I'm not set up for a thing like this. It's a Technic multi CD player, and the CDs all go in through the front and they go into this carriage here. That doesn't move, that stays still. The bit that moves is this bit here. Well, in the case of this particular one, this bit doesn't move. It doesn't do anything. There's a little drive belt there which I replaced because it was no good. But the problem with this one is, now it's on at the moment, it's live. This circuit board at the back here is not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, I know. This is all low voltage stuff up this end. The mains is down the other end. But as you can see, this circuit board what's that bit? This circuit board is now this is a strange bit up here. Hang on, where am I? Oh yeah, to the top. No, that's the bottom. What's that bit I'm looking at? Oh, it's that transistor at the end. Now this is power. This is the power in. Goes through to a number of diodes which are there, and I'm moving the unit around because I can't keep moving the camera. Anyway, no, I can't get on it. Oh right, yeah, right. That capacitor there, C23, should have on it 16 volts, but it hasn't. It's only got 8.9 volts sometimes. The one next to it, which is that one, C24, should have 17 volts, according to the schematic diagram. Now this one, you see them two links, J235 and J234. Now that's AC voltage coming in, and the AC goes straight to the bottom of C23, one side of the AC. So it's alternating current to the negative side of the cap. I don't fully understand. All the caps I've ever dealt with have always had DC. You know, although the negative side of them has always been rectified already. Now the rectifiers are them two things there. They got no voltage going to them whatsoever, and they're fed from them two diodes there. See them there and there, and them diodes are totally dead as well. So I thought, right. Now, what I did find was that R19 there is I think it's a fused resistor, because that was open circuit. So I put a bit of wire across there, as you can see, with my shakiness, and nothing. Still nothing. The voltages haven't changed on them two caps. This one here gets to 10.5 volts, which is good. Now this one down here should be 5 volts. Now when I measured it, it was 3.4 volts, and it feeds the computer a bit there, the logic chip, I think it is, of some sort. So what I've done was I found another 5 volt which was up here and linked it across to give that 5 volts. Now the display on the front all started working. It's still working. It says checking disk, checking disk. It just comes up with checking disk. When I press play, it don't do anything. Well, a little error comes up and says I'm playing. Now it's come up with a CF15 error code. Now that error code is dirty laser. Which, well, it ain't doing anything, so it ain't even trying to, it doesn't move. The carriage doesn't move or anything. Now, I can show you the link that I've put on the back. This machine was in a sorry state when I got it. I don't know why I paid all that money for it. There's my green wire linking it over. Sorry about the rough soldering, but it ain't touching nothing. That's the little chip there that does it all. I've recapped it completely, all new caps. All them black caps are all what I've put in. I couldn't do it on camera because I ain't got the space. Anyway, I'm showing you now. Now all these diodes, you see them 4 diodes in a row. Let's have a look here. Right, you see these 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're rectifiers that feed the positive side of that cap there, which they only feed the positive side. The negative side of that cap comes off these AC rails. They go straight to that cap. There's a couple of resistors going off somewhere else. I don't know. Couldn't trace them through. They just got lost in the circuit. This cap here, that diode there, feeds across to the negative side of there. But these go there first, and they come back to this diode. Then that one goes back down to earth. So I was assuming that I don't understand AC being fed to a capacitor. Now I would have thought that one of these J's, like that J there, goes straight to the base of that capacitor. I would have thought that should have been a diode to strip off the one side of the AC and then feed it to the cap. Now I supplied, because this wasn't enough voltage, this one here, I supplied positive and negative voltage 16 volts from my bench power supply. Didn't make any difference whatsoever. So I thought, I'll try it again. So I disconnected these 2 links, connected positive and negative to the bottom of this cap, fed 14 volts into it. Nothing. Didn't make any difference whatsoever. Reconnected these, and nothing. There's this lot up here. I took out all these diodes. That's why they're not all lined up nicely. I took all these out and these 2, put them on my diode tester, and it said they're fine. These ones up here. There's another 1, 2. You can't see them. There's 4 up there, and my diode tester said they were fine, but they feed these yellow caps here, which is audio. This side here is nothing to do with all the power side, which is over here. There's a little I think that's a crystal there. I think, yeah. But this is really driving me up the wall. I think what I'm going to do is put it all back together and just get rid of it. Even though I will tell you, I paid £50 for this. I actually bought 2 of them. One of them was £100. What it is, I sold something and I got some money, and I thought I'd because I've had these CDs all laying around, and I thought one of these would be good. Now the one I paid £100 for was basically all working. It had a couple of discs jammed in it. It only had 2 discs in it, and they were both jammed in it. I don't know why they didn't take them out. But it just needed a drive belt to the little motor, which it drives the carriage. I call it a carriage. I don't know what its actual name is. But this flies up and down. Well, it flies. I say that it goes up and forwards when you first turn on, then back. It counts the discs which are in this tray here, which are the loader. There, you can see I've got 1 disc in it at the moment, and then what it does is the carriage comes along to the disc. There's a sensor in the bottom underneath the discs, and it shines it's infrared because I can see a red light, and that's flashing on and off all the time. I think it should be constant, but see, this whole thing, it's possible that the little computer's gone, the little logic computer chip. Anyway, what it does is it then loads the discs up. There's 2 motors on here. 1, 2. There's 3 motors on this. This one here over the back drives the thing up and down on these tracks. There's one at the bottom at the back which loads the discs in and out, and there's another one which does the clamper. I think that's right. Anyway, this machine doesn't do anything, and I'm now wasting time with it. I've replaced all the caps, checked all the diodes. There's some tiny little diodes on here, but they don't seem to have anything to do. They're more like stabilizing types. There's some Zener diodes in here, which I can't. My tester always says they're okay, even if they're not. So there's no point me testing them. It does tell me if they're Zeners or not, and it does tell me if they're bad or good, which I suppose it is testing them. The whole thing has got a maximum voltage of 28 volts. I don't know, it must have some doublers in the circuit there. I'm not very good at these. If I used to be, the dementia has now told me well, obviously I'm not, but it's possible that I was all right at doing these, but now it seems I'm not. I'm lost on this one completely. Well, that's it. That's as far as I've got. I'm going to put this all back together and I'm going to see if I can get me get a few quid back on it at least, because I'm doing it again. I've seen a couple of Pioneer ones, similar thing, but they got a rotary carousel in them. Anyway, because I've got that other one working, exactly the same model as this, I don't even need parts for it. It's all running fine. It don't make any mistakes, except it did try to load 2 discs at the same time. I don't know how it done that, but it got 2 discs stuck in the same slot. It obviously tried to put the disc back where there was already a disc in it, because you can only get 1 disc in them bits there. Anyway, I thought I'd let you know about it. I did say I was going to do it, but as you can see, it's well big, this thing, and all my cameras are static. They're actually hung from the ceiling on a downward facing. I made it myself. It's a bit of wood with everything attached. The microphones on it, the microscope, and the main camera. The one that sees me face is over the other side of the workshop. It shows you how big my workshop is. If it can still see just me. It's not the massive size. Anyway, I'm sorry I can't do anything with this. It would have been nice to have got it going, even though I've still got the other one. but I've got my eye on the Pioneer one. This was, I think, had been dropped because I had to straighten out the bottom case because it was rubbing on the carriage, and the front hinges I had to glue them back on and reassemble all the front panel. Yeah, this is quite interesting. See the way that rolls down. See, now I can get to my discs. All the discs are there. This little device here, I was going to let you go, but now I'm going to show you this. This little device here on this end, you press the button and it ejects the disc for you. Obviously you can't get your fingers in there when it's full up with discs. The slot this is in at the moment is disc 1, which is the singles disc, in case you know. But what you do is you just load it up into there. When you close the door, that comes back over and gives access to the loading mechanism. Then that'll come along, see the disc, and automatically load it. But not this one. Yeah. I hate it when I can't work out this AC line to that capacitor. You know, there must be some sort of there must be a diode of some sort, but there's nothing in that line. It goes straight to the bottom of the negative side of the thing. So that capacitor is effectively being switched on and off, every, like 50 cycles a second. And I don't see how it charges up. Maybe that's why I've only got 8 volts. When it should be 16. But it's the way it was built, so it was made like that. Yeah. I took out the rectifier diodes. There's 2 of them, and my little tester said they're fine. Said okay. It showed them as rectifiers with they're using them as switching. I don't know. They're using them as switching, probably to power the motors. I don't know. But they're later on in the circuit. I can't even get power to them. So anyway, I'll that's it. There'll be some other stuff soon. I hope you're all having a good year, and all you dementia sufferers, I hope it's not too bad for you. And you're going to have a good year. Myself. But myself, I'm the Parkinson's is getting slightly worse. I've noticed that, and also the memory. Otherwise, I could have repaired this. You see, I'm sure I could have repaired this. It had been 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Maybe I should stop doing them. But it's what do? Sit indoors and listen to music and watch telly? I don't think I want to do that. Not yet, anyway. I'm going to wait till I'm in the corner dribbling. I won't know anything then anyway. So anyway, I'll speak to you again very soon. I'll have something else to show you. I don't know what it'll be. Bye for now.